fire, 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 fire. Men want us to have kids so bad they can pay us for it. I'm just gonna read it before I chime in. Yeah, I'm just gonna read this. As in a real full-time salary, I am not throwing my life away and sacrificing myself, everything to uplift a man while he only benefits from the sacrifice. Shit, there's so much to unpack here, but I have to keep going. I am not putting myself at the mercy of a man, quote unquote, taking care of me, while I am working like a horse to uplift him and his career, just unpaid and without credit. Men are the ones who always wanted marriage and babies. Not us. It's quite clear seeing how it is being pushed so hard on women now, when we are so many opting out fully. I don't owe men babies, or the government. Not my duty, not my problem. If men want babies, they can pay us a salary for it, or invent artificial wombs, or figure out how to do it themselves. Us being a paid salary should be the least we are given, since they are the ones who want this so bad, and we are the ones going through hell to bring life. I would still not do it, but this is honestly the bare minimum. Make it a movement, not my problem. Let me gather my thoughts for a moment, because I really had to stop myself. Yeah. 3.1k updates, by the way, chat. That is so strong. If all US women thought this way, then USA would have the fastest declining birth rates ever. Anyone would. Any country. Yeah, it's insane. Chat, this sub never fails to deliver the most mentally ill, unhinged women. You all know that this is just a gathering place for Karens and doesn't represent even close to, like, all women, right? Like, please don't doom when I look at this sub. Like, this is an echo chamber for retards. Not all women are like this. This is a minority, okay? 3.1k might seem like a lot, but it's really not. Anyway, I don't even know how to start. Or, like, what to start with. Like, first of all, it is the most selfish, narcissistic thing in the world to talk about having a baby and all you can think about is how it benefits your spouse, who you're supposed to love, by the way. Like, it just blows my mind. Okay, second of all, these women really love the idea of slaving away for corpos just because it's money, right? Like, you get to stay at home with your child, who you should probably love, by the way, and raise them. I don't know who told these girls that slaving away for a corpo that doesn't give a single fuck about you and can replace you at any moment is like a good thing. In this scenario, it's your husband who has to wake up, force feed, shit, piss, commute to work, deal with coworkers, often like deal with the public, deal with HR, ask for raises from corpos that want to lowball him or deny him completely, which means he has to find a job every 2 years, and it stresses him the fuck out. What if they have to move so they can get an actual raise and keep up with inflation? And God forbid you don't do that and you're fucked. I just... Like, he has to work until he dies to provide for the family. He has to stress about finding a way to buy a house in today's economy. And most importantly, it's amazing! The Smuggler and a Waifu Cup launch coming this April on the 7th. Only for 2 weeks. Don't miss out.
Don't forget to click the link in the video description below.
If his job goes to shit for whatever reason, he has to, like, stay and work it, or all of you fucking starve and die. Like, I don't get this mentality. Yeah, she can just Yas Queen all day and, like, you know, take care of the kids, or she can neglect the kids if she wants to. I mean, like, who's gonna, like, police that? It's just pathetic. A man sacrifice will sacrifice his happiness for his family. A woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness. These women will. My mom put me above everyone else and my dad. Like, my dad would deal with our shit and my mom would raise us and she would help us all the time. My dad was the one bringing in the money. My dad never cooked for us. I think my dad maybe cooked for us, like, sometimes if she was really sick or something. And he did play with us and everything and all that. But I'm just saying, like, mom is, like, the primary caretaker. It can go both ways. Yes, I agree. I think there are stay-at-home dads and then women who go to work. It's just very few. And I feel like those women are like, damn, this is fucking stressful. And then the men are like, damn, this is stressful too. Having to raise kids and take care of them. And then watching your wife, you know, slowly lose it because she has to go to a corpo borpo 9 to 5. You live in California, you have to sit in traffic for like hours at a time, wasting your life. There's like so many factors to this, it's sad. Meanwhile, you're demanding like a salary as a woman for staying at home while he does all of that. I feel insulted. If a dude is like, oh yeah, no, I want to have babies with you. You're gonna have to still stream and like take on all the stress. I'm not gonna do anything, but also I want a salary. And I'm like, bitch, the fuck you will? What? Your salary is us like being together and like, I love you and you're taking care of the babies while I'm bringing in the dough. Like, what? What? South Korea's actually paying women to get pregnant now? Yeah, and sure, other countries are doing that too. It's fucked up. Let me ask a question. In a hypothetical world, when we do this and pay women a salary to stay at home with their kids, should the parents get divorced? Do you think this woman still says she deserves like half of her husband's like income? Like, think about it for a minute. Do you still deserve child support from your husband even though the government is paying you a salary to raise your kid? I'm gonna wager that this chick would say yes. Given the fact that she's having a baby as this transaction that quote-unquote only benefits the man. Yeah, like, if you really think about it, the way this is phrased, and like, I'm sacrificing myself, I don't really want to have kids, but they want to have kids, it's like, oh my god, chill. Is that not wild? I don't know, man. This is just crazy to me. Sorry. Geez, then don't have a kid if you talk like that. That's what I'm saying! Why are you doing this, like, flippy, floppy, two-faced shit? It's like, oh, well, I don't want to have kids, and the guys that I date want to have kids. It's like, okay, then find a man that doesn't want to have kids. What's the problem? Is the issue that all the men that you try to date want to have kids, and you fucking hate it, and you can't handle that they want to? Then find a man who doesn't. I'm sure there's someone out there, it's just gonna be pretty fucking hard, because your natural instinct as a human being is to fucking reproduce. And I love how she says, like, oh, men are the only ones that want to have babies as well. Yeah, you're right, it's only men. Women never want to have children. Women who want babies are mentally ill, and they're... Yeah, sweetie, you're exactly right. You're so on the nose, girl. Yes. Yes, men are the only ones who want marriage. Men are the only ones who want to push for that thing 100% in the end, and them losing half their shit and then settle down if with someone like you. Yes, you're so right, queen. How does one end up like this? Like, I know we say, like, OF girls are fatherless and, like, blah, 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 and, like, stereotyping, but, like, this is unironically fatherless behavior. This is a girl who had 0 relationships with her father and absolutely hates all men as a result, and this is a girl who probably didn't have a loving dad. It's sad. Like, honestly, I feel bad. Yeah. Why are you dating if you don't want to have a family? But I just explained, you're allowed to date someone. It's just, I think it's gonna be hard to find someone that don't want to have kids both ways. It's hard to come to that agreement. If anything, I actually think that women are more inclined to say, okay, fine, I don't want to have kids. And be like, and then the husband is like, okay, I guess. Like, women are kind of the ones that are in control in that sense. What kind of question is that in this economy? You're questioning not wanting to have kids. Well, what do you mean? Some people just want to. It's also a biological instinct. Yeah. Well, the way from the way she wrote this, she made it very clear that she's not straightforward with them about not wanting to have kids. So she drops it on them after they mention they want to have kids. Yes, I respect women that say forefrontly and be like, I don't want to have kids, and if you have a problem with that, get the fuck out. But if you're going into the dating pool and then, like, you meet a guy and he's like, I want to have kids, and, like, you're in, like, I don't know, like a 2-year relationship or some shit, and they're like, I want to have kids. And she's, like, going on Reddit and being like, oh my god, all these fucking men are pieces of shit. I can't believe this. It's like, well, you should have been more forefront. Maybe, like, I don't know, like, right from the get-go at least. Like, not, like, a year or 2 in. Yeah, she's leading them on. I think that's, like, I think that's wrong. My ex didn't tell me that info for a whole year. Yeah, and imagine wasting your time like that. Like, I feel bad for both parties, but at the end of the day, it's like, holy shit, man, just be honest. You can literally just put, I don't want kids in your dating profile. Yes, and then I just feel like I'm gonna be clear. If you're gonna be that forefront in your dating profile, people probably swipe. To be fair, having kids is a large commitment all families can support. However, they want to have kids later on when they can't afford it. Is it very expensive? But this woman is saying that she doesn't even talk about, like, money-wise. She's saying that she is sacrificing her flesh and saying that, I quote, throwing my life away. Like, imagine if your mom said that about you after the fact. Like, imagine if this woman had a child and then afterwards she's like, yeah, I feel like I kind of threw my life away raising you and stuff. I actually didn't want to have you. I feel like that would suck for the kid. And I feel like a lot of people probably go through that as well. I blame people who don't want to have kids at all. She can very easily find a man that also doesn't want to bring children into this world that isn't hard at all. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. It might make your dating pool slightly smaller, but at the end of the day, who can you blame in this economy for not wanting to have kids? Also, infertility, like, men and women go through infertility, like, I don't know. Who the fuck knows? It's not your fucking business. No. I got that line from my mother. I looked her in the eye and said that explained everything. That's so sad, man. I'm sorry. That's so fucking scummy. The number of people who don't want to have kids is increasing as well, and that's perfectly valid. I just don't think, like, gaslighting the other gender into paying you a salary and making them feel bad for wanting to have kids is the appropriate action. And remind your chat, this is very likely a very mentally ill woman who didn't have a relationship with her dad. And she surrounded herself with like-minded people on like a college campus or on Reddit. This is not all women. It's not even close. Please do not doom. This is one idiot that I hope has very little life experience. There are normal women out there. Yes, I think that this is some weird ass, like, hey, I want to be a surrogate mother, invent artificial wombs, and then I want to get paid a salary like a corpo. Yeah. Funny how the Whoopi said meant not my significant others. That's actually a really good point, chat. Yeah, she didn't say significant other. She's specifically talking about men. And I'm like, men don't actually think like that. This sounds like a really young college campus girl who's never even had like a job yet or worked a job. Like, wait till you get your soul broken by a corpo after struggling to find a job with your degree that no one cares about anymore. Yeah. I have a friend whose mother, when she was very, very young, like a child, got her tubes tied. Wait, child tubes tied? She's my friend, thinks it's irreversible and fixable anytime. I think she understands that is a terrible thing. She got her tubes tied as a kid? I don't know, man. That's kind of fucked up. Like, you're a kid. How the fuck? I didn't want to have kids when I was like 13. I was scared. I didn't want to I didn't even know what a pee-pee was until I was like 14, to be honest. I got too scared. Whenever I saw a pee-pee in a biology book, I would like skip the page. That's how much of a kid I was, to be honest. I'd see like a pee-pee, like a biology pee-pee, and I'd get scared. I'd be like, ah! Fucking flip the page. Yeah. Yeah, if I saw a girl and I'd be like, ah, yes, of course, naturally, I have one of these too. And it's like a pee-pee, ah! But anyway, that's fucked up. Getting your tubes tied when you're like 12? The fuck? Yeah. People talk about having money, having kids as a choice in a healthy relationship. Both agree to have kids, otherwise the receipt of resentment grows. Yes, and I totally agree. I think that this person is just very likely... I wouldn't say misguided, because, like, that means that everyone who wants to not have a kid is misguided, and I don't think that's true. I've met older people, like actual boomers, who are like, yeah, I can't have kids. One of them is like, yeah, I couldn't have kids because of infertility, and I kind of just gave up on it, and I'm very sad about it, but, like, ultimately it is what it is. And then there's some people who are like, I didn't want to have kids because they cost too much, and it's like, okay, that's fine. You're a young person. I'd rather you don't bring in a person into this world and then fucking hate them for it because they drain you of money and that's all you think about. How they drained your balls of money. Yeah. She's misguided because she's refusing kids for the wrong reason? No, it's your personal fucking opinion. If you don't want to have kids because they're expensive, like, yeah, okay, but you shouldn't ask for a fucking salary from the dude. I don't know, man. Very weird. I had to do some legal research, and I came across a tragic case concerning a surrogate who could not consent to a parental order because she received severe brain damage while delivering the baby. She wanted to help the biological parents have a child, and her life will never be the same again. Pregnancy and childbirth is brutal and dangerous. I don't think there's any amount of money that can truly compensate women for the risk to their health and their life. Yeah. I mean, okay, that's one case. Yeah, child labor's hard. No one's denying that. And if someone passed away from childbirth, yes, that sucks. Yeah. Yeah, pregnancy is hard, absolutely. Plap, plap, plap. Plap, 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 get pregnant. Plap, plap, plap. Chat, remember, get pregnant. Even if you can't get pregnant, get pregnant.
Fire, 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 fire.